cut it up.
We're rolling.
Guys, Hank Aaron has died.
Rest in peace, Hank Aaron, 44. Hank Aaron Chrome. Want to make it home? Get out the Porsche.
Faux. On side with the faux.
One of the best hitters of all time.
Yep, just a pure hitter.
Just.
You know, he learned to hit with the wrong hands. That's one of those classic Hank Aaron stories. So he's righty.
Right.
Right hand on top for those righties.
But
he grew up hitting like
that's
this.
That's so weird.
And he was still good at hitting. That's weird.
I think if I did that, I would probably never hit a ball.
So what if he's playing against plumbers? I'm not a huge fan of that era of baseball, all right?
No, but I mean,
it's been said that Babe Ruth is my least favorite player of all time. But Hank Aaron is like good.
He would be good in any era type player.
He's that dude.
Yeah.
And my dad, Timothy, shout out you, man. No, you're watching. No, you're not watching. Sometimes you watch if it's popped up in your suggestions on YouTube. You say he's the best all time. He might be.
He's top 5 for show.
I give the slight edge to Barry, but sure.
He's top 5 for show.
But Hank didn't need no roids. That was all natural, baby.
So we think.
Yep. No makeup on. Hashtag no filter, Hank Aaron. Rest in peace to you, man. Great player. Thank you.
But seriously, rest in peace, Hank Aaron.
Milwaukee likes you.
Hell of a hitter.
Milwaukee Braves like
hell of a player. Hell of a competitor.
Yeah, that's just if I had 5% of you and me, I'd be better than I am because I'm a disgrace. So, Hank Aaron, give a round of applause for Hank Aaron. You're not clapping right now. You just don't respect the dead.
You're a horrible person.
Yeah, and I know you're up there with Shoeless Joe Jackson.
And Jackie
Field
Rob.
of Dreams, baby.
I love that movie. Best baseball movie of all time.
Nope, but it's good.
In my opinion.
Sandlot's good. Moneyball's also good.
Sandlot might be the best.
Sandlot, you can't contain. You just can't argue with Sandlot.
Or when they're chewing on the roundabout. Tequila.
Just a little chaw.
Yeah, a little red man.
Yeah. Gotta love that. Comment below if you guys like Red Man.
Or Red Men. Not a problem with that.
All right. Deshaun Watson, watch. Deshaun Watson.
He wants out.
He wants out.
Deshaun Watson.
Yep. Good.
That's a title.
Deshaun, watch your back.
Because the GMs will franchise tag you and not let you live your life.
Well, I think... Did he sign? He did sign a big deal, right? Right after Mahomes, he was like just a couple million less than Mahomes.
He was about $380 million.
So he was like 45 a year when Mahomes was 50.
Yeah.
And he might be worth it. He's good. He's really good.
He's very, very good, and they didn't have the defense to get him.
They didn't have anything to get him.
They had the receiver.
When you get rid of Hopkins, man, like that's just a locker room killer.
They got rid of Hopkins for nothing.
Well, nothing but a mutton chop.
And look at Hop now.
Nothing but a G thing.
I'm just better than I, said Hop.
He's just gonna, and he hops away, waddle. So, what team do you want to see Deshaun Watson on?
Who do I want to see him on, or who do I think he'll go to?
Both.
I want him to go to the Patriots.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Patriots fan?
Yeah, maybe.
He'd be okay.
He might be solid.
Washington football team, he could go there. Let's just name just so many teams. Because he can go to any team.
If he goes to Washington,
are they a Super Bowl contender?
Yes. With Terry, with Chase, with Deshaun, they are a Super Bowl contender.
Dude, their defense is awesome.
I know. And their
offense is good.
They're just like Miami. They're one of those teams where you sit back and you're like, God, this is good football.
Yeah.
This is good football.
And there's
been good football.
And so Dolphins are also in the race for him.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing with the Dolphins,
they got Tua.
And
Fitz.
And they're giving up on Tua early. Everyone is.
I don't see why, bro.
Well, here's the thing. When have you ever given up on someone this early before? When has anyone ever had a half a season to prove themselves?
Yeah, Rodgers, sat on the bench for 7 years, and now he's a Hall of Famer?
Yeah, I mean, he said, I think 3 years.
Yeah, not 7. I was still in the Mike Evans mode. But, I mean, Rodgers sat behind Favre. Tua played half a game against
Mahomes sat behind Alex Smith. Lamar Jackson sat behind Flacco.
Tom Brady sat behind Drew Bledsoe. Although Drew Bledsoe was going to go to the Super Bowl that year.
Well, here's the thing, man. Like, it's just giving up on QBs too early, man. But
young QBs.
But Texans feel the same way. They don't want Tua. They said Tua and a first won't do it.
Which I think is absurd.
I think if you get a player that doesn't want to be there, I think that's not that bad of a trade.
Because you're trading a dude who Tua has incredible potential.
Yeah.
You're getting a dude who has a ton of potential, and obviously he works his ass off. That's apparent.
Mm-hmm.
You're also getting a first rounder, which the Texans desperately need because they're in a
Tua's a winner, by the way.
They're in a dumpster fire of an organization.
Yep.
They're
in shambles, no picks.
They're getting a dude with a lot of potential and a first rounder for a guy that doesn't want to play for their team.
Mm.
I don't see how that's not a win-win for the Texans.
Agreed.
I don't see how the Dolphins would win too. If you want to give up on Tua, fine. Give up on him.
Yeah.
But you're getting Deshaun Watson, who is, Pro Bowl quarterback, top 10.
Top 5.
Very good at football.
Yeah, he's good.
He's up there with, I'd say A tiers, the Rodgers of the world.
I'd say he might be better than Russell Wilson.
I don't think so, simply because they had very similar teams and Russell did more with the same amount of shit.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because
he's got weapons though.
True, but Deshaun did too.
He doesn't this year.
Well, after Fuller got caught.
Exactly. So you lose Hopkins and Fuller.
Right.
So you got Brandon Cooks.
But I'm saying when they had Hop and Fuller, was he doing anything?
Yeah.
Yeah. But as much as Russ, no.
Okay. Okay. So teams I've seen. So Panthers. What do you think? That'd be cool. Do you think you like that?
He would look weird in a Panther. I think him and Christian in the backfield would be dangerous.
In that receiving core, that'd be sick. With Matt Rule's offense, that'd be dope.
They just need to use a few picks on the defensive end, and they'd be Colts.
I think Colts are gonna go with somebody else. I mean, they can ride with Jacoby. I don't understand what's the problem with that.
I honestly think the Colts are gonna get Carson.
I've thought that, but they brought in a coach that wants Carson to be the starter, so that's not happening.
Okay, because I would have been fine with Carson to the Patriots too.
I thought Carson to the Colts, he would have been 12-4, 3,500 yards, 30 TDs, 8 picks. He would have been back to like 2018 form. He would have been good. They would have been an actual contender. They wouldn't beat the Chiefs, but they'd be a contender. What do you think about Lamar, man? That's enough Deshaun Watson talk. He could go Panthers. My teams, they're not going to give him the Patriots. People are patrioted up. They won't trade with the Patriots.
I know, because they don't want the Patriots to be good ever again.
They don't want to see him win.
Same thing with Golden State.
They want to see him in a penitentiary.
Like, nobody wants to get
hold the phone. Golden State has the Timberwolves pick. The Timberwolves are 3-11, I believe. They're going to get a first-round pick. After getting a second-round pick. They're going to get Clay back. I don't know if he's going to be any good. Let's be honest. Coming off 2 injuries. That's pretty tough.
KD's looking kind of nice.
Exactly. So Clay, Curry, Wiseman,
and a pick.
Triple single.
And
Draymond Green.
Wiggins.
No, they don't have
Or not Wiggins. Covington? They have one of those dudes. I'm pretty sure they have Wiggins.
No, they don't, dude. They had him last year. They don't have him anymore.
Oh, they traded him?
So the Timberwolves. No, not the Timberwolves. Do they have Wiggins? They do have fucking Wiggins.
They got him from the Timberwolves.
God damn it.
Yeah, see?
I'm retarded. They have Wiggins and Oubre, who are both playing pretty bad.
Yeah, but they have them. They're decent players.
And I don't know if they can do anything, to be honest, in that West. Like, even with all of that, I actually don't know.
The Clippers, the Lakers, I just don't know if they're going to get out of that.
It's ridiculous. Nugs.
The Nuggets are good at basketball.
The Suns are 4th or 5th in the conference, I believe.
Chris Paul.
Certified 4 seed wherever he goes. If he's on a really good team, he'll be a 4 seed, and they'll kind of underachieve.
Certified 4 feet tall.
He's pretty short as well. Unusable in 2K.
Even though he had the first Galaxy Opal I ever had.
Chris Paul's like that dude you add to a TV show. He's the guy you already know. So he gets the "and" in the credits. He's like the last name. So let's say, you add Will Ferrell to The Office for 6 episodes. That's a win.
Right.
You get the "and" Will Ferrell.
You had Chris Paul to the Suns for a season. Maybe they make the playoffs.
Will Ferrell in that show was pretty good at basketball. Chris Paul is pretty good at basketball.
You know who else was in that show? Dr. Dre. Dr. J.
Not Dr. Dre.
Nope, he had an aneurysm.
Yeah, rest in peace. Even though you're alive, you are so wealthy.
He's locked in my basement. Ha
Ha.
Shout out Eminem.
No. Yeah. Okay.
So Deshaun.
Well, yeah, we're done with Deshaun.
Yeah, I think he'll go.
What do you think about Lamar, man? What's your take on Lamar? You're not a Lamar guy.
I have the same opinion as everybody who knows anything about football. You got to be able to fucking throw. Like, actually, you have to be able to throw the football, and he can't.
I think it's the offensive coordinator's fault.
Stop running read option. Not stop running read option because he's very fast and a very good runner. But Christ, man,
Dude,
throw the football.
Their offense is so congested, man. It's when you watch, it's like 8 versus 8 in the box, and then the receivers aren't good. Hollywood can't get open. Willie Snead is 49.
Des Bryant's 55.
Des Bryant actually can't move. I think I'm faster than Des Bryant.
Bro, the thing is the reason that the Titans are succeeding. They
beat the Titans.
Okay, but my point is like the Titans had the same mentality where we'll just give it to Derek, pack the box, we'll trust our guys versus their guys.
Yeah,
but then they got Tannehill, and Tannehill can actually throw the ball. Lamar, I honestly, when they're in third down, I just think, oh, it's a 4-and-out, unless Lamar runs.
It's the exact opposite of the Packers.
Yeah. The complete opposite, because run for the Packers like, oh, Devontae's not open.
You're running off the pass.
Yeah.
They're running off the run and then passing when it's 3rd and 15.
And it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
But their scheme, but I truly think Lamar, not a great arm. I think he's a middle of the pack arm. But they can get the job done. Their scheme is awful.
Yeah.
He's pressured his face 24/7. He's running for his life out there. It's fun to watch.
It is pretty fun.
But man, it's infuriating. Like, get open.
It's like, bro, you wanna run a successful pass play, then don't have 3 motions.
They don't have Ricard, running back, 5 linemen, Boyle.
Boyle.
Like, dude, it's just I can't.
And then even when they have a pass play, they go fake, fake, and then by the time he's up, there's pressure.
It's ridiculous, and we're not football minds by any means, but something just doesn't look right there.
Like, it's not. Oh my god, man. Seriously, Cam Newton. Okay, he's not as good of a running talent as Lamar. And
not as good as arm talent.
No,
he's awful. Actually.
And guess what? They were still able to throw occasionally. Even in the read option with Cam effing Newton, they were still able to complete a pass.
Take a page out of the Kyler Murray book of thought with Cliff Kingsbury.
Or Josh Allen. Although he doesn't have the arm talent like Josh Allen.
No, but he's got better legs.
It's the same, ideology.
Yes.
You don't need to run 3 run fakes to throw a 5-yard out to Mark Andrews. Just take the snap and throw it.
Yeah, Bills Chiefs. It's gonna be a good game.
It is gonna be a good
Shout
game.
Chad Henne.
I think the Bills are gonna effing win.
I don't.
That's fine.
Stop doubting the Chiefs,
I'm
bro.
not doubting the Chiefs.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. We have
the Chiefs are the Chiefs are 15-1. They don't lose football games. They don't fucking lose. Chad Henne won a game. Andy Reid's a genius. Christ, their talent is unearthly. The Bills struggled against the Ravens. The Ravens were playing like garbage. I mean, my God. Josh Allen looks like a deer in headlights in playoff football. Oh, I can't throw.
The Chiefs,
God.
The Chiefs are literally just the Patriots.
So stop. Stop trying to be quirky, Nick Wright. Stop trying to be quirky, Skip Bayless. Bills are going to win this game. I got the Bills by 2 touchdowns. No, you don't.
I have the Bills tied until the 3rd quarter, and the Chiefs run away with it.
It's okay if you want the Bills. You got the Bills to win.
I want them to win.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know why, but I'm kind of just not a Bills guy.
Here's the thing: it's like the Chiefs right now are the Patriots dynasty with more talent. That's how it is.
For sure.
Because what did Brady have to work with in his dynasty? Not Tyreek Hill. Not Kelsey. Well, he had Gronk, but
he had Randy Moss 1 year,
and they didn't even do anything that year.
Well, they were undefeated until they lost the Super Bowl.
But that's what I'm saying. They didn't win a Super Bowl, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
Undefeated seasons don't matter unless you get the blame. Ask the Panthers.
Ask Eli.
And the Panthers.
Ask Eli. The Panthers were 15-1.
Okay, but
same ideology.
So were the Chiefs.
So were the Packers when they lost to Eli Manning at home.
Fuck Eli Manning.
15-1 teams are bad, apparently. Comment below the worst 15-1 team of all time.
It's gotta be the Panthers.
Power rank the 15-1 teams.
It's gotta be the Panthers.
They were pretty good, though.
But compared to the Patriots
15-1.
and the Chiefs?
Well, the Patriots were 16-0.
Right.
The Packers were 15-1 when they lost to
Between
Eli.
the Packers, Chiefs, and Panthers.
See, the Panthers went to the Super Bowl. The Packers lost to Eli Manning at home. That's bad, dude. You can't do that.
But at the same time, the Panthers in the Super Bowl got worked.
Just fall in the fumble, Cam.
Also, quit sleeping on Von Miller. I know he's hurt, but he's a bad.
I don't know if he is a bad man anymore.
But he was. What's
going on with him? Didn't he have like something weird on Instagram happen? Didn't he like comment some very thirsty comments, and now he's in like trouble?
No, he said something about how the worst moment of his life was when he got his girlfriend pregnant.
I agree.
And like wanted her to abort it, and like he was gonna kill himself and stuff.
Comment below if having children sucks.
Tim, looking at you.
Yeah. I mean, look at me.
We're wearing a matching sweatshirt today.
Yeah, it's kind of a little yin and yang, little Harold and Kumar, little, all the dynamic duos. Eli Manning and Tom Brady.
John Wall and
DeMarcus Cousins, who gets like 10 minutes a
Victor
game.
Oladipo.
Yeah.
That's a weird team. I don't know how
that
team
is
even
odd.
a thing.
It's kind of, it's interesting. Because I kind of like where their ideology is at. Like, we're not going to win anything. We might as well just put names out there and, like, people will watch.
Get money.
Get money.
I like to get money, get...
Phillip Rivers.
He's gone. He's done.
He's dead. See you later.
I think if he would have won that playoff game, the Colts would have kept him. And I think that would have been bad for the Colts franchise.
Well, it was his decision.
I know that, but the Colts
would. They might have pushed him out. They might have been like,
okay, Phillip, go spend time with your 12 kids.
Yeah, you could field an offense with your children.
And it would be better than your Chargers offense.
Is he a Hall of Famer? What do you think, man?
He's gonna be.
This is a good conversation. But you don't think he is? So a lot of times people think Hall of Famer. They think here's what they think.
Rings.
They think best, one of the best players at their position, for their career.
And rings.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of a flawed way to look at stuff.
But that's how people look at it.
I know, but they say like, was he like top 3 in his position? Did he have years where he was the best? And Phillip Rivers didn't.
No, because the problem was he was playing in that Brady, Rodgers,
and you can't penalize him for being in the same conference as Brady, Manning, and Roethlisberger for 15 years.
Who are also Hall of Famers.
And Joe Flacco.
All 5 of them are Hall of Famers.
Speaking of Hall of Famers.
But, like, the problem is, like, honestly, this generation of, like, the Phillip Rivers generation of quarterbacks.
Ridiculous.
The Rodgers, Roethlisberger, Brady, Phillip, Brady. Like, that's
Eli,
the best
Breeze,
generation of quarterbacks ever.
Matt Ryan.
Peyton Manning. He's top 5 of all time. Maybe top 3.
He's top 2,
I'd
perhaps.
say Brady, Manning.
Yeah.
Probably, because, I mean, people really sleep on Peyton Manning, man.
I think it was the stat where during Phillip Rivers' career, 14 of the Super Bowls in the AFC were Brady, Roethlisberger, or Manning.
And that's the problem.
And then, like, 1 was Flacco and...
With the best defense of all time.
And Flacco.
Right.
Best quarterback of all time. He won it with the great arms to a certain extent.
But you can't fault Phillip Rivers for playing against 3 of the best quarterbacks ever.
Yeah, so it's tough because here's my take on Phillip. Mr. P. Riv, Mr. Doggone.
And he had a horrible team, too.
Mr. Doggone. Chargers?
They weren't great.
Damian Tomlinson?
Okay.
Antonio Gates?
Defense-wise, though?
They had good defenses.
Did they?
Yeah, there was a lot of years where they were like top 10 in both categories. They were good, but they just...
Can you fault them for playing in that conference,
It's tough, man. He only went to 1 AFC championship game, and he has ACL torn in that game he played.
Yeah, but...
Think about that.
If you think about how much he won, though, in the conference that he was in...
He's pretty good. My take, Phillip Rivers is Drew Brees without a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Take away Drew Brees' Super Bowl, his career is pretty underwhelming.
Besides numbers.
But I'm not a numbers guy, because that's what Phillip Rivers is going to get in, because he compiled numbers. He compiled. Drew Brees did the same thing. Drew Brees, bro, with those teams you had, with Sean Payton, you got to win some Super Bowls, bro. That's underwhelming. Sean
Payton is one of the best-minded offensive coaches ever.
He's with Andy Reid. Him and Andy Reid are very good at offense. Like, you gotta win Super Bowls, bro. Like,
and we're not talking about like.
And we're not saying it's all on the QB. It's a team. It's a team
Because
game.
you have the Minnesota Miracle.
But you gotta find a way to like pull through sometimes.
The only one that I will excuse him was the Rams game.
That was awful.
That was the worst call in football history.
It changed like football rules forever. Because they can look at pass interference.
That was horrible. He didn't turn his head to the ball. He just and he led with the crown of his helmet too, and just right in the receiver on a wide open. Wasn't it like a wide open wheel route?
It was Brandon Cooks, I believe.
Yeah, he was wide open.
Yeah, so I don't know. Drew Brees and Phillip Rivers both gone. Looks like Ben Roethlisberger's gonna stay in for one more.
I like Drew Brees as a guy though. He's pretty cool.
He's awesome.
He's an awesome dad.
He's a dad.
He's
number
a
one
good
dad.
dude.
He's the dude that wears the number one dad hat.
He seems like a cool, just a good guy.
Yeah. Just a dude to go grab a cup of Joe with.
Yeah, and then later he'll torch you for 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, all on screen passes.
Unless it was like 6 years ago, then maybe he would.
25 yards. I mean, he's like 5'10", and I made the YouTube video and I got kind of flamed for saying it, but I was like, he's like one of the only short dudes that are pocket passers to succeed in the NFL. And everyone's like, Doug Flutie! I'm like, dude, I'm 17, relax, and watch Doug Flutie play football.
My dad thinks Doug Flutie is the top 3 of all time.
I just don't get it, man. Like,
I mean, I get it. Like,
it's just short kings
like
unite.
Doug Flutie back in the day is like
cool.
Did
he go to Notre Dame?
But but it's like, is he really?
I think his college career was like better than his football, like NFL career. I feel like. I don't know. It's the type of thing where it's like Drew Brees was better than Doug Flutie, and in today's era, you can't be short and play quarterback and be pocket passer
unless you're fast. Okay, yeah.
Because like Kyler's short, runs like a toddler, but he's fast.
Russell Wilson.
See, he doesn't run as much, but he evades. Like,
he's the perfect blend.
His rollout
is the perfect blend.
Yeah, his rollout's crazy.
And he has
Tua's kind of a pocket passer, but he also has
Russell
legs.
Wilson like.
Yeah, he's very like
the
Russell
thing
Wilson.
about Russell Wilson that I think changed Russell Wilson low key revolutionized quarterbacks because he is not very tall, and he's not like Tyler. He doesn't see
he's
one.
Not
dude.
looking to run.
Yeah, he's not one dude.
So
who flies out.
because everyone says Vic revolutionized quarterbacks, but he's known for more running. His QB rating in his career was pretty.
But
subpar.
Russell is elusive. Like he knows how to avoid people, but
He's
still keep his eyes down.
Here's the classic cliche. You ready for me to hit you with
Let's
it?
hear it.
He's not running to run.
No.
He's running to throw.
Absolutely. Keeping his eyes downfield.
Yep.
Always downfield.
Ythat's a good QB.
To hit DK for a drop touchdown.
Yeah. DK's overrated. I'm not a DK guy. I'm not a DK guy.
He's overrated, but he's also pretty solid.
Play tight end.
Can you imagine?
I mean, he probably can't block, but
no chance.
Little diva receivers can't block. Back in my day.
Stephon.
Well, you also can't bench a plate. All right.
You're going for tone.
What do you think about Baker Mayfield, man? Is he overrated, underrated, rated?
He's rated. I think he grew a lot as a quarterback this year. I think Cleveland's.
I think it's all the scheme.
I think Cleveland's team is finally his.
His team's good.
But I think he finally it's not Myles Garrett's team anymore. Like when you think Cleveland, you think Baker effing Mayfield.
At home with Baker Mayfield.
And I think he's not a child
commercials.
anymore. You know what I mean? Like I think he grew up a little.
Yeah, he's still kind of like trash talking.
Yeah, but he's
little whiny post game. But it's not like after every game where if he throws 2 touchdowns, he's like, I'm the best, and then he'll throw 4 picks. He's like, keep doubting me. Yeah. Like no, he's like kind of He's a great beard guy too.
He's more like that.
He's handsome.
He's more like that game was on me.
If he was 6'3",
Hall of Famer.
He would be Garoppolo-esque if he was 6'3". Too bad he's 5'10", built like a square. Like he body by Cam.
Body yada yada.
Body yada yada yada. None of that.
Body and the mind connected.
Yeah. So
Wow, we have hit a lot of sports today.
Yeah, way more sports than usual.
I mean, you guys are in for a good one.
Yeah. I mean, good stuff, man.
Really good stuff.
Playboy Cardi
sucks ass.
is good.
Fuck you. Fuck you and fuck Playboy Cardi.
Where the F I be without my slacks?
Nowhere, because you're gay. Not you, Playboy. Playboy, he wants to fuck boys. There's your normal podcast material.
Rank homosexual rappers. This will get back on track.
Tyler the Creator.
Tyler the Creator. Frank
Playboy
Ocean.
Cardi.
Playboy Cardi.
Frank Ocean. Mac Miller. Eminem.
Did you just uncover something we didn't know?
Have you not seen Interview? Eminem's gay.
But Mac Miller?
Ariana Grande has a penis. He was in a love triangle with Ariana and Pete, except Pete was fucking Matt.
Mac, you mean?
Yep. Macklemore.
Starbucks cut Matt Ryan,
Matt Lindley.
Matt Damon.
And Matt Damon.
And, well, not Matt Lindley, because the viewers don't know who that is. Hey, Matt, Damian Lillard. So, who's your give your Super Bowl predictions before we head out of here, man.
Chiefs, Buccaneers.
So you're putting on a front in the Bucks and Six Pies to make all the Wisconsin fans happy. I like it.
I want the Packers to win.
I don't really have a dog in the fight.
But Tom Brady,
At Michael Vick.
Tom Brady in the playoffs, he kind of like playoff Rondo. You thought I was gonna say playoff LeBron?
Nope.
Playoff Rondo.
Playoff Rondo. Here's the thing. Tom Brady's so good that he doesn't even get called that because he's just always good.
Yeah, it's just Tom
When a
Brady.
player gets called playoff blank, that means they're not good in the regular season.
And I love watching the 50-year-old linebackers who play against Tom Brady, who were like, I'm telling you, you don't want that.
Yeah. Chase Young is saying he wants Tom Brady. No,
you don't. That's playoff time. You don't want that. You don't know who you deal with.
Yeah. It's bigger than you, young butt.
But there's some truth to that.
It's 100% true. Dudes will never learn, man.
There are just people that...
I got racist comments. Here's a racist comment on my YouTube channel I got. Because it's similar. So it's like, these guys are 45. They're talking about Drew Brees and Tom Brady. These guys are 45 and they're playing at a high level still. They don't got the athleticism they used to have, but they're still playing at a high level. Why? Football IQ. Guys like Lamar and Kyler don't have it. So those are the two QBs you pick?
Two of the 5 black QBs in the entire league you pick. And act like Tom Brady ever had athleticism.
Nope.
Or Drew Brees. What?
Nope.
They're two of the most purest pocket passers in the game.
Both Big Ten boys. Purdue, Michigan.
Tom Brady didn't
They
start.
play basketball tonight. It'll be a good one.
Tom Brady didn't start at Michigan.
Nope.
Most slept on
From
player
Cali.
coming out of everywhere.
I'm picking Chiefs, Packers. Packers over the Chiefs.
You think the green and gold's gonna sling one last one?
It's a flag on the field. Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers got on the most sides free play.
Do you think
Tunchi.
if they win this year, the Packers can do it again? Or do you think that'll wrap it up for A-Rod?
I mean, he's not going to digress the fact. I think they'll be Super Bowl contenders for a couple more years. But the problem is, your draft's got to get better. They're bad at drafting lately.
Do you think the Jordan Love pick lit a fire under A-Rod?
Absolutely.
Lit a fire under our boy? Gave him a little bit
He's got a little FU in him.
And we love it.
I love it.
If you're a football fan,
If you're a football
and
guy.
you're watching little pansies,
Yep.
don't come
Watch
around
Stephon
here.
Diggs.
We want we want to watch.
I want
dudes.
route runners.
Yeah, dudes that have a little FU in them.
Yeah.
Jamal Williams.
Yeah.
When he runs you over, he lets you know.
He's like, oh yeah, baby.
He gets up and it's.
Yep, class is about to start.
So
Class is in
that'll
session.
wrap it up for Piece of the Podcast.
Beanie!